I know I essentially scrapped the old recording of this, but that's because it, well, a little over halfway through the game or what have you, I switched to a different, more reliable console in regards to, say, recording and saving states and what have you, but unfortunately, the game audio was a bit on the non-existent side. So I decided, you know what? Instead of just keeping my old console like I was kind of intending to do and just sort of finishing the projects I had on that console with carts and switching over to the new system when I finished those, I decided, you know what? I am going to do something which may or not be seen as a pleasurable thing, but I think people will prefer it. I'm just simply going to scrap all those projects, delete them, save for the Super Mario Land one because, well, the Super Mario Land one is completed, and essentially send them all over. Now, I'm not going to be doing them all at one time. I feel like I'm not going to be doing Super Castlevania 4 right now, and I'm not going to be doing Illusion of Gaia. I feel like doing approximately one game per system, or what have you, instead of multiple games per system. Just simply to try and keep the, for lack of a better term, stress to a minimum. So yeah. Anyways, I got some new recording, and it allows me to record the game audio, which is great. It has a hell of a lot of games on the system. It's an emulator console and a real emulator console, not the emulator console I had before, where I just simply copied the ROM on the cart and emulated it that way. So yeah. And yeah, I know I am doing Super Mario All-Stars, which is I figured, you know, if I can do the better updated version of a game, that's what I'm going to do. I do have access to Super Mario Bros., the original game, on Nintendo, and I have it in multiple formats, which I can record. But I feel like doing the All-Stars port just simply because, you know what? I'm a 16-bit baby, okay? Yeah, I grew up during the era of Nintendo, but my console back then wasn't even a real console. It was a handheld. I didn't grow up with a Nintendo Entertainment System. I grew up with a Game Boy. And my first actual home console was the Sega Genesis. And I know I've mentioned this many times before, but I feel it bears repeating. You know? So yeah, I missed out on all these sort of, you know what? I know there is supposed to be a better way to save my state. Well, unfortunately, the console did not come with an instruction manual, and the sort of FAQ off the manufacturer's site isn't exactly working reliably for me. So I have to sort of go into the menu and save that way. Which is going to be a pain in the butt, I know. But But alas, it's only going to be minor in the grand scheme of things, I find, and perhaps in time, you know, I can always just simply email the manufacturer and ask them specifically, so I oops, my bad. Unfortunately, one of the things about this game is in order to kind of quit the game, you have small. It's honestly not small. It's that it's what am I doing wrong here? The controller, it's not small. Actually, you know what? I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. It's got the but it's not shaped like a Super Nintendo controller. Why isn't this working? There. Okay. I guess you sort of have to figure out the menu. Forgive me, this is the first time I've ever actually had to do that on camera, for lack of a better term. And it was quite unprofessional of me. I probably should have simply scrapped the recording and started over again. But alas, I'm stubborn. I have got things I must learn in regards to this new recording setup and this new console setup. You'll forgive me, I think I have a burp coming on. I don't want it to be a burp. Oh, that was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, but alas, well, it didn't feel that good, but it felt good enough, you know? Like, I really don't care who you are, I really don't care what you are. You have to admit that some kind of nice bodily gas release, it just feels so damn good, you know? Just so damn good. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Like, you cannot tell me you do not get some sort of sense of relief damn it from a nice, relatively disgusting bodily function. Always when it comes to gas, crap, and piss. You know, I'm by no means a woman, but I highly doubt that that kind of release of a bodily function is a pleasurable thing. Oh, what I know, I don't have to deal with it. I'm just saying that, I don't think that particular bodily function gives any sort of sense of satisfaction when it, happens. If anything, it gives a sense of why the fuck do I even have to do this? And frankly, can you blame them? Like, if you're crutch bled once every 28 or so days simply because you're not pregnant, do you really think that's going to be a pleasurable experience for you no matter what the situation? It's not. It's not at all anyways. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry for the rather offensive end commentary, I guess. Take care.